television journal of the Texas Trophy Hunters.
Hi folks, I'm Jerry Johnston, and welcome to this week's Journal of the Texas Trophy Hunters. On today's journal, we travel south to the equator and the remote jungles of Brazil. We'll be fishing the Rio Negro River in search of a record peacock bass. When you're fishing the hidden lagoons where a man's never cast a line, you have to be a little cautious about what you hook. As I found out, it's a good idea to be ready to hang on at all times. Stay tuned for our real fishing adventure.
Whoa, hey, oh, you see him? Go back, Earl, right back here. Oh, yeah! Now you're talking. Now you're talking, Hoss.
He's as country as they come. From the heart of Alabama, Danny Hurt was raised way back in the southern forest, chasing wild hogs, hunting deer, and running trot lines for big yellow cats along the Alabama River. Believe me, he's got the scars to back up his stories of those days in Dixie. And since that time, he's made quite a name for himself, thousands of miles down south, all the way to the Amazon jungle. You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who consistently catches more big, fat, hard-headed peacock bass than Texas Trophy Hunters member Danny Hurt. He knows the lure of the Rio Negro River in the deep, dark corners of Brazil, and he swears that coming down here right at the end of the whitetail season back home gives him enough adrenaline rush to last until next year's deer season. You see, this is where the Texas Trophy Hunters comes every year as serious therapy for the end of hunting season back in the U.S. of A. There's no other place in the world quite like the Amazon jungle.
Back in the water. Very good.
Thank you. We're 60-some miles from the city of Barcelos, and the only way to get to the city of Barcelos is either by air or by boat. You can't get much remoter than we are here right now.
He was the son of missionaries, raised in the Amazon jungle right here along the Rio Negro River. When their service in the jungle ended and Phil Marsteller returned to the United States, he vowed that one day he'd be back. Well, about 10 years ago, Phil kept that promise to himself, and he's here full time. Phil's established the premier fishing lodge in all of South America, the Rio Negro Lodge. It's nestled in the deep jungle, serving as a comfortable home base for serious anglers from all over the world.
Tell you what, throwing this wood chopper all day, tell you what, it makes your arms sore, your back sore, everything.
Danny Hurt says that the peacock bass is as wild as the Amazon itself, ferocious, vindictive, and beautiful.
Oh, yeah! Now you're talking.
Danny knows the world record peacock was caught right here on the Rio Negro. And he comes every year, cast after cast, hungry for that unmatched explosion from the dark depths.
I told you keep throwing that wood chopper to work sooner or later.
As I grew up down here as a kid, every time you went out into the jungle or into the interior of the Amazon, you were always seeing something new or discovering something new. That's what I enjoy about this. In our world today, we think that there's nothing else to be discovered, nothing new. But out here, there still is.
The experts called him crazy, but ever since Phil Marsteller built the Rio Negro Lodge, he's pushed the envelope even farther. Phil's got fishermen bringing their wives and families along. After all, he was raised in this jungle, and he knows the surprises hidden deep inside this endless canopy.
That is something else. I can't believe that that's here in the middle of nowhere, in the Amazon. In the Amazon, in the middle of nowhere.
There's always something to be discovered and something new, and that's something that I really enjoy. I mean, I like the adventure. I mean, it looks like something out of an Indiana Jones movie. It's just absolutely incredible.
They're the aging remains of trying to tame the stubborn rainforest. Phil's guests wander through the massive ruins of an old mansion, slowly being swallowed up by the jungle. It's part of the lure of the Amazon, exploring where very few people have gone before. But Danny's got no time for such wanderings. He churns the water time after time, obsessed with the explosive burst of adrenaline.
Okay, let's go get another one.
An explosion that seems to elude me.
Got it. Here, got it. Good one. It's a good one. Oh, you got off? Got off.
Yep, that's the kind of trip it's been. Danny's getting calluses from sitting the hooks on big peacocks, and I'm ripping the surface hoping for a peacock. Any peacock. Stay with us. The Journal of the Texas Trophy Hunters continues from the Amazon next.